I would never speak ill of my BFF Taco Bell. But you know what's even better than a Crunchwrap Supreme? A Crunch Hack Supreme. I'm gonna show you how to dupe your way to a better version. The key to making a truly transcendent Crunchwrap lies in treating your beef correctly and being able to choose any cheese you want to make your queso. For the meat, you'll need a pound of ground beef, a packet of taco seasoning, a pinch or two of cinnamon, and a little bit of vegetable oil. So first, we're gonna start by adding just a drizzle of oil to kind of lightly coat the pan. Once the oil starts to shimmer, we're gonna take our beef, and then you're just gonna take a spatula and smash it down. Then you just wanna leave it alone for about 5 minutes to let it brown. A lot of people make the mistake of constantly stirring their ground beef. This releases moisture and it ends up steaming the beef, and you get gross gray beef instead of nice, warm, flavorful beef. So once it starts to brown on the edges, and you can kind of take a little peek if you need to, you just want to cut it into 4 pieces. Then you want to flip those pieces over. Now we're just going to add our taco seasoning and just a couple pinches of cinnamon, and then let that cook for another minute. Now you just remove the brown meat with a spatula. Now that we've cooked our beef the right way, let's talk about our cheese. A lot of cheese may taste really good straight out of the package, but doesn't melt really well, making it a poor candidate for creamy queso. Luckily, we have melting salts, also known as sodium citrate. What's great about this is that it adjusts the pH of the cheese, making it melt like a dream, so you get gooey, creamy, perfect queso from any fancy cheese. First, we're gonna start by taking half a cup of beer and half a teaspoon of sodium citrate. See, it just looks like salt, because it is a salt. And then we're gonna bring that to a simmer. Give it a little stir, help it dissolve. Once you reach a simmer, you're gonna add 8 ounces of your favorite spicy cheese. You can see it going into solution, everybody getting to know each other. You just wanna keep stirring until you don't see any more discernible strands. And if it's looking a little bit liquidy, just let it simmer for a minute and let some of that beer evaporate. Boom. Now it's time to stack it up and fold it all together. You're gonna start with a couple spoonfuls of your beef. And you wanna make sure you have as flat of a base as possible, so just kind of force everybody into a single layer. Now we're gonna take our luscious bespoke queso. And don't be shy here, just really drizzle that on. And then we take our crunchy boy, layer that on top. Press down a little bit, but you don't want to exert too much pressure because then you'll break the shell. Then you take shredded iceberg lettuce. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little sour cream. And I like the squeeze bottle because it kind of mimics the Taco Bell sour cream gun. And it's just better distribution. Then some tomatoes. Now we're gonna fold it up. So you just start from any side. You go 1, and then you go 2, and then you go 3. You just keep working around. And you can see we're getting a little bit of a hole here. So what you can actually do to fix that, if your tortilla is not big enough, take a little bit of extra tortilla. Boom. It's a perfect little package. And we are good to go over to the stove to fry it up. Once you've nailed your fold, you're gonna fry this thing up in a little bit of butter. Just take a stick, rub it across a non-stick pan, and then carefully place your Crunchwrap seam side down in the pan. And you can even give it a little press. Not too much pressure because you don't wanna crush the tostada inside. And once it's browned on one side, take a little bit of butter, just rub the other side, and then flip. Once we're browned on the other side, take it out of the pan and you are good to go. Now we're ready to enjoy our Crunch Hack Supreme. If you tragically run out of your supply of hot sauce packets, don't worry, the La Victoria red sauce is a dead ringer for the milds. That is really good. It's almost gourmand.